and here is my sweet cream or sweet corn casserole. Here we go, my chicken and rice with almond. I got 14 little circles out of this. Oh my gosh, that's 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And here we are. I didn't think it was gonna pop up that easily, but you can use a smaller bowl. That so good and yummy. Oh my gosh, I gotta get to chopping those onions. And you know what I forgot on my plate? A piece of sausage. Putting this on top. And oh my gosh, these are delicious. Hot, delicious. Isn't that cute? And there, that's the finished one. I wish I had videotaped in there. Good morning, everyone. This is Trisha, Texas Lady, and welcome to my channel. I am out and about, and I am here in the parking lot of Ross. Right next to it is Hobby Lobby, Bell's, PetSmart, and I've got Dollar Tree also, and Cato, which I love to shop at. And there's a few other little stores here, like a shoe store and so forth. And there's a pizza place. I'm not sure what it's called. But anyway, I'm here at Ross because I'm looking for some sheets for my bed. And I need the, the extra deep ones for the extra thick mattresses. I don't know if you have problems finding those. I do, and it's kind of hard finding some that are like a good quality and also at a good price. So I'm going to try here Ross, because I do like coming to Ross, and my husband hates coming to Ross. Then I'm going to go to Burlington, which he does like going to, and Marshall's, which he also likes going to. And if those fail me, then I will try Target, maybe even Walmart, and we'll see what other place I can hit up that has sheets for beds, for the mattresses. But anyway, I'm also going to get my groceries today, so this is what I'm doing today. It is already 11:30. I set up an alarm and I didn't wake up. Yep, I didn't wake up. I don't even know if my alarm did go off or not. It may have, and I just didn't hear it. I was having some cramping, some weird leg cramping that happens to me. And it's really painful, and it wakes me up, and it goes away, comes back, goes away, comes back. But this time it was going all the way up my body, into my right arm and into my hand. So this whole side of my body was cramping, and I was real sleepy. So my husband was massaging me, trying to help that go away, and it did after a little bit. And I think I lay down and just fell asleep because I was so out of it. But then I woke up at some point, and I couldn't fall back asleep because I guess I fell asleep with a thought that kind of occurred to me, like, your heart is a muscle. And my muscles were cramping, and it was cramping all the way up to my right side. I felt it on my shoulder, I felt it in my ribs, and all the muscles going down my arm and my legs and down to my foot. And I felt like, well, what if that carried over and somehow my heart was cramping? Is that possible? It was a scary thought, and for some reason it just woke me up, and I guess I just didn't fall asleep for a little bit because I kind of tossed and turned a little bit, and then I just fell asleep again, and I didn't hear my alarm. And it's possible because it has happened before that my alarm goes off and I just don't hear it. So it's 11:30. That's the point of my story. It's 11:30. So y'all know about these kind of cramps that happen, let me know what you think. If this happens to you, what you should do. I should probably just go see a doctor. And I cough as I say that. I choked on that because it's the truth. Gotta choke on the truth. Or, yeah, is that the saying? Or did I just make that up? Well, it just depends on what the truth is or why you're gonna choke on it. I guess you could choke on a lie too. Delete all of this. Anyway, so I'm here at Ross, and I'm gonna go in right now, and I'm gonna go check it out and see what I can find, and I will let you know. Alright, so I got my meal from Chick Fil A. Here we go, Chick Fil A bag. And let's see. Oh, they gave me a mint. Isn't that nice? Nice little mint. I got that barbecue chicken sandwich, or it's actually called a smoked barbecue bacon sandwich. And of course, Chick Fil A gives you these waffle fries. Let me show you. I had to put that in my mouth. I was so hungry. Well, I am, not was. I still am hungry. One more piece. So good. I parked in a spot where I thought was kind of secluded, where I could kind of talk to myself. Actually talk to the camera, but then, you know, people are driving right by. Just there's a nice palm tree right here giving me a nice little shade, and so I decided to park here. And now I realize everybody's exiting through the exit right in front of me, so I guess I didn't really pay attention. But I'm hungry, so I really don't care, and I really don't care that people see me talking, because I am parked. I'm not driving, I'm not moving around. I am in a legal parking space under a shade, and I'm just having my lunch, which anybody would do. And now with cell phones and such, people talk to themselves on the cell phone. Well, to other people. But here's my sandwich. Screenshot. It's a barbecue chicken. It's got barbecue sauce in there, bacon and some cheese, and it's got a grilled chicken and some lettuce. It looks really good. And they gave me napkins. Thank you. I'm gonna take off some of my lipstick so I don't get it all over the bun. I was gonna say my bun. Okay. Take some of that off. I actually wore lipstick today. This is really, really good. So if you're at Chick Fil A and you see this grilled chicken sandwich with smoked barbecue sauce and bacon, it's good. I love Chick Fil A. I like their original chicken sandwich. You know, that pickled brined chicken that's fried and then it's on a bun. And all they put on it is some pickle. That's it. And then I get a little package of mayonnaise that I like to put in there. And that's it. That's all that I like. And my waffle fries, nice and plain. I don't even care for the ketchup. But I will have ketchup every once in a while. Once in a while I get a little, yeah, I want some ketchup, but the majority of the time, I'm not a ketchup person. But anyway, I did do my shopping. I did find my sheets, like I said. And I've got them here, and I'm going to show them to you. And I'm going to enjoy my sandwich first. Okay, so I took a few bites out of my sandwich. And I need some drink. But they didn't give me a straw. I feel like the guy did give me a straw. He did. Excuse me for a bit while I dig for it. Okay. He had given me a straw, but it had fallen, and I just remembered that it had, because I remember when he handed it to me, like, there was a straw there, because I grabbed it with a straw next to it. So, but when I was putting it in my little cup holder, the straw kind of flipped over and rolled over and kind of between my feet. And now I need a drink of that Dr. Pepper. Yeah, Chick Fil A. Oh, so good. Sometimes you just need a little sip, you know what I mean? A little sugar to get you going. I don't really have anything to say about today. Or the past couple of days. They've been kind of quiet for me, kind of at home. A little bit of pain, a little bit of laziness. Well, a lot of laziness. I actually have a project to do on some cedar planks, like some fence posts, not posts, but planks. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. You know the wood fences with a little dog ear, the little shape on the top that's kind of curved. I think I got 3 of those, and I think they were either 6 foot or, yeah, I think they're 6 foot tall. I don't think they were 8 feet tall. I was gonna say 8 feet, but I'm pretty sure they're 6 feet tall because I remember putting them against the wall, and they weren't much taller than me. And I'm short, so they were about 6 feet tall, and or long, if you want to just say long. And I'm going to use those to do a project, but I need my husband to help me with that. I need him to cut it for me, and we bought them to work on for the past weekend, and I lost track whether it was this weekend or the weekend before that we got them for. I can't remember. See, this is why I don't wear my hair down, because I'm constantly my hand constantly in my hair. My hair is so fine. Look at that. It's so fine. And it's so, well, I already fine, thin, whatever. But it's also so flat and straight. It doesn't do anything. So it just kind of lays flat on my head. So I'm constantly like trying to poof it up. And I poof it up and it just messes it up. And I got the AC going on. I'm going to turn it down a little bit here because it's probably all you can hear is just air blowing. But I can't do anything with my little fine hair. So I always end up putting it up. So I think before I go into the grocery store, because I still have to go to the grocery store, I'm going to go ahead and put my hair up. So let me finish my lunch. I'll show you what I got at Ross, and then we'll go to the grocery store. All right, so I'm done having my little lunch, and now I am here just killing time because, you know, I have nothing better to do. And I'm really upset because I was eating a barbecue sandwich, and a little bit of that barbecue sauce dripped on the strap of my seatbelt. Couldn't even think of the word. And now I'm going to have to find something to remove that because I don't like that. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't be eating inside my car, or at least not be eating anything with sauces in it. I don't know if this light is kind of bad for you to even see anything. Got some nice bright sun. I wanted to show you what I bought. Okay, so I got a sheet set, and this is a queen sheet set, and you can see there it says 300 count. Now look, I only paid 20 bucks for it, right there, 20 bucks. And this is a flat sheet, a fitted sheet, and 2 pillowcases. And the reason that I got this is because it says fits mattresses up to 18 inches deep, which is what I need, and it's a queen size. And the only thing that I don't like is that it's white. And in the past I would have liked white because I liked everything white. I liked all my sheets white. I liked all my underwear white. I liked all my towels white because, you know, you can wash all those things, put a little bit of bleach and everything's pretty and white. But, you know, you get older and you start like, no, you know what, darks are nice and dark sheets are nice and floral sheets are nice and striped sheets are nice. So, you know, adding some color to your life is nice. And now I see that they're white sheets, and you think that I would be excited, but I'm not, because I wanted something with some color or some little print or maybe even some little stripes. But that's okay. This is all I need. I just needed some sheets. Ain't nobody in my bedroom but my husband and I, and we just wanted some sheets that actually fit the bed. And while I was there, I went ahead and I got 2 extra, not extra because, well, yeah, I guess extra. But I got 2 extra, I'll just say items because, yeah, I got 2 extra items, or rather 3 extra items. I got 2 towels, really is what I wanted to say. And these towels are by Nautica, right here. And they were $5.49 each. Hello, that's a really good price. So I got 2 towels because, you know, towels start to disappear in the house. This is folded in half, so that's how long it is, and this is how wide it is. So it's a nice big towel, and people are driving by and they're probably wondering, why is that person swinging around stuff? But these are my towels that I got, and I got 2 of them in this pretty little light blue, light turquoisey color, and it's really pretty. I love it. So I got 2 of those, and while I was waiting in line, because, you know, it wasn't such a bad wait in line, but you know, they have stuff there on the sides, and there are all these what you call impulse items, and because you buy them on impulse. And you know, I was hungry. Oh, the sun went in, so I got a cloud over me. No, yeah, I do. I have a cloud over me, and so now y'all can see me. I got these these are called piruline, creme de piruline, cream-filled wafers, and they are a chocolate hazelnut here, and they were $3.99, and I thought that's a good deal. I'm gonna dip these into some chai latte. I'm gonna get me some chai latte for my Keurig and make myself some of that and dip these in there. If not, maybe some hot chocolate or just some coffee. Wow. Ooh, let's see if I close this up. Would this be better? Ah, kind of. Yes. Okay. We'll just be in a little bit of dark. That's okay. And a little kind of weird reflection right here. But that's what I got. I had to get these. Should I sneak one in right now? Let's see if I can open it in the first place. There's my keys right here. My house key. Because my car key is not even a key. It's just this little thing here, and you just sit it on the side and push a button, and you get your car started. It's so fancy. Okay, Here we go. Oh, and now they're individually. This is nice because I got them in 2 individual packs rather than one where you open it. Oh, they said, let's keep these nice and fresh as long as we can. But look at this. Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness, look at that. And they're hazelnut. They had chocolate, they had vanilla. I'm not a vanilla person. It's just too vanilla. But, oh, crumbs everywhere. Oops. And this is it. This is the inside. I better close this because I'll grab another one. So that was my Ross haul. Now I gotta get to the grocery store. I still gotta get to the grocery store. And I have a list of things. I want to make some chocolate chip cookies. There are some cookies that I make in the fall. And I usually make them for Thanksgiving. But I didn't make them this past Thanksgiving. I don't recall. I may have made them just someday, but I didn't make them for Thanksgiving. And anyway, I want to make them, but I feel like I already did a video on them. They were my cranberry or craisin walnut oatmeal cookies. And if I don't have a video for them, I'm going to go ahead and do the video as such. If not, I'm just going to make some chocolate chip cookies because I really want to do a video with some cookies, and we enjoy chocolate chip cookies. But I love those oatmeal ones because they're so hearty. Maybe I'll make a chocolate chip oatmeal cookie. I don't know. Let's see. But I love it with oatmeal because it makes the cookie so hearty, and you don't have to eat, you know, like you don't have to grab 4 of them or something. You can just grab one, and it is so good. And I stick them in a Ziploc bag and leave them on the counter or put them in the fridge. And my guys, you know, my husband, my son, my other son is not here with us. He's in San Antonio. But my younger son and my husband, you know, they'll reach in and they'll grab a cookie here and there, you know. So they last. They last during the week, I should say, because they don't last more than a week. But usually when we make cookies, you know, just regular cookies, we eat a bunch of them. And maybe the next day there might be like 2 or 3 still left. And somebody will eat them. And then they're gone. And there's no cookies. But these cookies, because they're so hearty, you just need one with the oatmeal in them and the craisins and the walnuts. And if I do have that video, I'll go ahead and link it down below. If not, that's what I'll be doing. And I'll be doing a video on that. And if I remember, I'll link it down below. But anyway, these cookies are so good. I'm going to eat the other half. Okay. I'm off to my HEB grocery store. Well, I've got my grocery shopping done. I've got everything in the car, and I'm out of breath for some crazy reason. I've had a really good day. You know, something happened at the end of my little shopping trip. But for the most part, I've had a really good day today. And I'm going to say that I had some really great service. So I'm going to shout out the places that I've been today. First of all, I was at Ross. And there wasn't a lot of people, but you know, they have a security guard or something up at the front when you first walk in. This is in Harlingen, Texas. There's a Ross, and I walk in. He's very nice. He says, "Hello, how are you doing?" And he gets me a shopping cart for me. He's very nice. And right up in front, quinky dinky, were the sheets that I needed, and I've already shown you that. So he was really nice. And then I get to the register, and you know, it wasn't a long wait or anything like that. That's where I got those little cookies because, you know, I had to wait a little bit. But not that big of a deal. It wasn't like a huge long line or nobody was taking very long. But when I got up to the register, I had a nice young man who, the first thing he says, "Oh, I'm so sorry that, you know, about the wait." And I was like, "Oh, no, there's no big deal about the wait, you know." And, you know, he goes on and we're talking about, I said, like, I got the cookies while I was standing there waiting. And he goes, "Oh, those are good." And so then we started talking about coffee. It was like a really quick transaction. Sheets, two towels, and those little cracker things that I got, the little wafer cookies that I got. And that was it. But he was really nice. And I walked out of there feeling really good. Then I went to Chick Fil A where I got my order. And as I said, they were taking the order outside, so the guy standing outside that takes my order, and he's really sweet, young people, which really, I don't know what the word is. I don't want to say astounded or surprised by it, but there was some surprise by it because, you know, it seems like now the young people are not they don't have the same kind of service that we used to have to give. Back when in the 80s and the 70s and probably a little bit of the 90s. It seemed like in the 90s it kind of somewhere the service was not all that important. It was like, hurry up, check them out and get them out of the line and get these people through. And it seems like, the customer's always right kind of died down. But the idea is that, it's always better to just be nice to people and just say hello. You don't have to have a conversation with your customers. You don't have to do any of that, but if you just say hello and thank you very much, and make sure if they're paying you cash and you have to give them some change, count back the money to them. That's what I had to do. It's just a habit, and it's a really good habit to always count back your cash to people. Nowadays it's very easy for somebody to claim that you didn't give them the right cash. They'll do a quick hand movement and hide some money real quick, and then just say, look, this is all you gave me. You shorted me $20, or you shorted me $10 or something. And you're going to make they're going to make a big deal, and forget that part. Just be careful, just be nice, and it doesn't hurt. Sometimes you're in a bad mood. I remember, having to be a cashier and tired and had a hard, long day, and sometimes I just didn't feel like smiling because I was so tired, and you're just ringing up customer after customer. But you just have to. You have to say hello, and you have to say thank you. I feel like at least that. If you can't fake a smile, okay? You just can't fake a smile. But if you just say hello and thank you, and yes, you're going to have some people who are just downright nasty customers that you just want to ugh. Do you really think you're the only person in this whole day that it's so important? You're not. You've got 1,000 million customers, and they're all important. They're all equally as important. I don't care how you're dressed or how much you're spending. The lady buying the $2 of items compared to the lady buying $100 of or one item or whatever she's buying, she ain't any better customer than the other one, because you don't know how often the other lady comes to buy $2 items, and maybe you came in and bought your $100 item once in a year. So don't make yourself more important than another person if you're a customer. Be nice to the cashiers, be nice to the service people. They'll be nice back to you. So anyway, the guy was really nice. Again, at Chick Fil A. Very nice, and he was funny. And then I get to paying, and the young man, I was running outside, getting money because it's lunchtime and everybody's there, long line. So there he was, very nice, very sweet. Then I drove up a little bit more, so that then the young man could give me my food, and he was real nice about it too. Wow, I just feel like, what nice service. And then I'm going to my grocery store, and I'm not used to this, but they're not like bad service or anything. The H-E-B has good service. They're pretty much, if they're stocking stuff, they pretty much keep to themselves, and they're stocking their items. But they will ask you, oh, did you need something? Because maybe they're in your way, and they're stocking something where you want to grab something. They might ask you if there's something that you need where they're standing, and they'll help you out with it. But for the most part, they kind of stick to themselves. And then you got the people that are walking around, oh, today we have a special, would you like to take advantage, or would you like a sample of this or a sample of that? So there's always something going on at the H-E-B, and there's always some manager walking around, and if they see you having some kind of a problem, they'll ask you if you need any help, whatever. And you always have somebody standing around that if you need something grabbed from a high shelf or something, they're gonna do it. But today was a little bit special because I walk in and I'm walking around to get my creamer and that area where the butter and all that stuff is, and there's this guy stocking, and they're usually just, like I said, they're usually just to themselves stocking product, whether they work at H-E-B or whether they're a vendor. They're always just doing their thing. But this guy turns around, he goes, "Good morning, ma'am." And it wasn't morning, it was already noon, but I didn't say anything. And I said, "Well, good morning to you." And he says, "Do you need any help finding anything?" And I was like, "No, thank you very much. I know where everything is." And he was like, "Well, just let me know if you need anything." And I thought that was like, wow, okay. And he just kept on stalking, and he turns back around, he starts doing what he was doing, but he actually turned around to say that to me. Like, he stood up because he was kind of like bent down a little bit on his knees, and he stood up, turned around, and spoke to me, and then he just turned right back to doing what he was doing. But what? You don't see that anymore. I mean, wow, that was really fantastic. And so, a little bit later, I see somebody that I know, that I went to school with, Alicia. I might have Facebook if you're watching this. I gave you a little shout out, Alicia. Anyway, she looked great, and she smelled great, by the way. Anyway, so I just wanted to say that. And she smelled great. She smelled really clean. I thought she smelled kind of beachy. But anyway, not bitchy, but beachy. Okay? So anyway, that was another nice little thing. You see somebody you know. And then as I'm going along, and like I said, there's people that are offering you things, and there's one girl that offered me pan de elote, which is a cornbread, but it's got, you know, like whole corn kernels in there, and it's real good. And I bought it before, and they had a coupon for it. And she was offering, you know, like, oh, you know, not offering samples, but offering if I was interested in buying, I'm sure. And I said, oh, no, thank you. I've had that before, and it's really good. And she says, I remember you from the last time. Yes, you took one, you know, et cetera. We had a coupon, but she went on about it, and I was like, yeah. So I thought, wow, she remembered me. That was really nice. Or maybe she just took a chance to say, yeah, I remember you, because the chances are most customers are going to are regulars there. They probably have bought it before, especially if they just said, I bought it before and it was good. Anyway, so that was nice. And then I get to the register and I'm putting all my stuff down, and oh my goodness, I grabbed some stuff because I bought some blueberries for my husband. He loves blueberries in his oatmeal. And I bought 2 pints because they were 98 cents each. And I said, I got to get 2 pints for my honey. He's going to be real happy with his blueberries. And I got 2 pints, and I'm getting my groceries out of my shopping cart, and I feel like I gotta rush because that line's, you know, the lady in front of me, her stuff's going by fast, and they're about to start ringing up my stuff. And then I grab something, and the lady behind me goes, oh, hon, look what happened. And I turned around, I'm like, yes, what happened? And she's like, look down on the floor, your blueberries are all over the floor. Apparently, when I grabbed one of my items out of the shopping cart, I knocked over the little blueberry pint, you know, the little plastic thing, and it popped open. And blueberries everywhere, and I felt so bad. And just like that, the cashier was there. There was a guy that was bagging the items for the lady. Quickly, they got somebody, a young lady. You could tell she was new. She was really sweet. She comes around, she starts sweeping, and I'm like, oh, honey, I'm so sorry. And she's like, no, don't worry about it, ma'am. This happens. And she's real sweet, and she's sweeping up things. And then somebody else comes around, and I don't know if he was a manager or something, and he comes over to her, and he's talking to her, and I'm putting my stuff down, and I'm all embarrassed. And then I hear him telling her, you're doing a good job. Don't be embarrassed. You're doing a really good job. Like he was reassuring her. And I thought, well, that was nice that he comes over and he takes the time to tell her that. And I wonder why he thought she was feeling embarrassed. Did he think that maybe she dropped the blueberries? I don't know. But anyway, I apologize. I don't know how many times. And then they went ahead and they brought me another pint of my blueberries because I had put the other one down, and the girl grabbed it, and she showed the guy, and the guy went and grabbed, and then I gave her the empty one, so she showed it to the guy, and the guy went and grabbed another pint to replace the one that had popped open and spilled everywhere. And they were so nice. The cashier was really nice. She counted back the cash to me, actually. She did do that. She was very good about it because it was like $60-some. I like to pay cash for my groceries. And she gave me back like $60-some, and because it was $130-some. Anyway, she counted back the change, and then the young man that was bagging my stuff, you know, they're all really nice, and they always, you know, well, I'm not going to say always, because there's been a couple of times that they didn't ask, but, you know, it's okay. I'm not going to even bother. But anyway, he asked if I needed any help, and then somebody else came along and asked me the same thing, again, after I had already said, no, thank you, I think I can handle this all by myself. And they were all really nice, and they're like, young lady, oh, you have a good day, ma'am, and I see you on YouTube, she says. And I was like, oh, great. She goes, yeah, you told me the last time I found you and I subscribed. So if you're the cashier at HB, thank you very much for the subscription, or the subbing, or whatever you want to call it. Subscription. It's not really a subscription. But thank you for following and subbing on to my channel. And I also wanted to say that sometimes you get bad service. And you try not to make a thing out of it. You know, you just sort of move on. You vent about it on the way home to your husband or your wife or whomever you're with. But I had to vent about it on my Facebook because it was bad. It was not a good. And I'm still thinking la papelera, but I'm going to use that from now on. La papelera. That's going to be my excuse. La papelera. And I'll tell you that story if you want to hear about it. Make a little comment on the bottom. Do you want to know about la papelera? La papelera, because la papelera is a drama queen, which is going to be me if I tell you the story. Let me know if you want to hear it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, whatever it was. I'm already home. Look at the pretty clouds behind me and the swaying trees in the wind. Don't let that fool you. It is hot outside. That's Texas for you. I love it. I wouldn't leave it. Well, maybe for a vacation somewhere cool, I would. But anyway, make sure you leave a nice comment down below. Let me know if you want to hear about La Papalera, the potato lady. I don't know, but Apparently that's the new excuse at this one place. And give me a big old thumbs up, just like that one. Hit the like button, subscribe, and as always, enjoy.